Laissez Faire and Herbert Spencer's political philosophy. Herbert Spencer was a 19th-century philosopher whose ideas had a lasting impact on many fields, including sociology, philosophy, and politics. One of his most well-known contributions is his advocacy for the concept of laissez-faire, which means a let it be, or let things happen on their own. In politics, this term is used to describe a system where the government interferes as little as possible in people's lives, especially in economic matters. Spencer believed strongly in individual freedom and thought that society worked best when people were allowed to manage their own affairs, without too much interference from authorities. At the heart of Spencer's political philosophy was the idea that society is like a living organism. He thought that just as plants and animals evolve naturally over time, so do human societies. For him, this meant that social and economic systems should also evolve on their own, without being forced or controlled by governments. He argued that government intervention often creates more problems than it solves because it disrupts this natural process of evolution. Spencer believed that individuals should have the freedom to pursue their own goals and make their own decisions as long as they did not harm others. He thought that this freedom was essential for progress, both for individuals and for society as a whole. For example, he believed that businesses should be allowed to operate without strict regulations because competition would naturally lead to the best products and services. In his view, trying to control or regulate this process would only slow progress. One of Spencer's most controversial ideas was his opposition to welfare programs and government aid. He thought that helping people too much could actually hurt society in the long run. According to Spencer, when people are constantly given support, they may become dependent on it and stop trying to improve their own situations. He believed that hardship and struggle were important for personal growth and that they helped people learn how to solve their own problems. This does not mean that Spencer was against kindness or charity. He thought that people should help each other, but he believed that this should be done voluntarily, not through government programs. In his view, personal acts of charity were more meaningful and effective than government